gentle, the political hot goose. You sit down for me, you the fry. I for down for you, the nyaka nyaka. This na the Hot Goose Network television. Some of them una audio, mina gentle, Patrick Mada Koroma, me na the political hot goose. You sit down for me, you the fry. I for down for you the nyaka nyaka. And today, na Wednesday, the 25th of August 2021. And today, me family them, the hot goose they come for can discuss this radio program here with a very important personality. We are the SLPP Young Generation Leader, now the SLPP North America region. And then the individual who can introduce himself, and then the reason why this talk show they come, now for that we can know the activity of the SLPP Young Generation, now this part of the world, now America, and how they put the young people then together and waiting it plans them towards the inauguration of the SLPP North America executive come the 28th, 27, 28, 29 inside this August 2021. So my family, before that individual come, I go on let watch this, and then it will come introduce himself, and then the program will start. But this na the Hot Goose Network TV. Una take una come and watch. You way they watch na Facebook. You way they na the Green Movement. You watch. You way they na Hot Goose Network Salon Facebook. You watch. You way they na SLPP Unity Facebook. You watch. You way the YouTube. You watch. Now for share the program and call the family. Let una can sit down and let we watch and listen to this program. But when I watch this, then the guests they come and talk to you.
SLPP! Congratulations to you, Chairman Desmond Pesman, all your executive on your inauguration. North American SLPP, oh yeah! SLPP now we all know. SLPP for Salon, no. SLPP for we all know. North America, we dey at Tiki. Congratulations on your inauguration. Congratulations to Chairman Pesima. Congratulations to all executives. Congratulations to new direction, North America. SLPP North America executive inaugurations, na celebrations, even jubilations. We are stronger than ever, united forever. Patriots of Mama Salon, make we the move the go with the new direction. Yeah, with the new direction. SLPP now we all know. SLPP for Salon, no. SLPP for we all know. North America, we dey at Tiki. Congratulations on your inauguration. Congratulations to Chairman Pesima. Congratulations to all executives. Congratulations to new direction, North America. North Americans coming together, peace and unity. Let's come together and celebrate in the spirit of one country, one people. As we have gathered together today, let's jubilate in the spirit of one country, one people. From your different chapter, North America, under SLPP, we are one people.
All right. right, family, that now the program, oh, they can get a discussion today. And the one with the now the studio, where with the host today, now the Hot Ghost Network TV, now the SLPP North America Young Generation Leader. And now I go on let family them una come and let una see this young man, and then he go talk to una, he go tell una how do, and then yeah. So welcome, Mr. Mr. Young Generation Leader.
I'm able PRO, Mr. Gentle. Thank you very much. My name is Hindolo Francis Barnett. I'm the SLPP North America Young Generation Leader. The Young Generation Wing at SLPP is the youth wing of the party. This is my second time where they go as YG. And, we get a lot, for do as young people. I believe, say, for the first time that we come to history, we get a president we believe in the youth. And we don't see it empower so much young people in the country. So we all need for put time together for support the president's vision. When our main goal as a young generation wing. We'll see how we come together for support HE in vision as alone.
All right. Famulem. That one we talk to now Mr. Hindolo Barnett, we are the young generation leader for the SLPP North America region. So, Mr. Barnett, now you don't tell people them who that's you, and then a lot of people then they watch you. Mr. Hindolo Barnett, how you operate with the SLPP young generation, them now this part of the country? Where it different from saloon. Waiting at the strategy where they put in place for make sure say you bring their young man they are together in this part of the world.
Yeah, thank you very much. Young people, we can wait when we don't all or get money for going to politics. But I believe say, a good way to start early. That's how you go learn the party in norms. And also a good way experience. So that's in the way whenever we want for going to national politics now, we don't get years of service to the party. So it's very important so we all as youth think about going to politics, being what party you belong or you want for serve. But one of which so don't all. That's one word I can always tell my peers North America, it's a very unique dynamic way you look at how the states and they, how the chapters and they work. Our main responsibility as young generation when for North America, for see how we're able for engage young people when it comes to national development, and especially now within our power, because I don't be young generation leader during the opposition days for over 10 years as a chapter YG, so I serve as Secretary General Young Generation Wing, and then I become a young generation leader for the entire region. So we main responsibility now for recruits and retain members and also for how we for promote young people now this part of the world. We get a lot of talent in North America who want to see them contribute meaningfully to development in Sierra Leone. So we number one goal as a wing right now that for see how we for get more people on board. For join we for Sierra Leone for participate in help in developing Sierra Leone and contributing to the national development and promoting our presidents. We believe so much in really youth.
All right. When I don't hear Mr. Barnett don't talk. He don't talk passionately. But I want to get one question where I want to ask you, Mr. Barnett. Now, I want to let you tell me the difference between the young generation wing na America and the young generation wing na Freetown. And then taking into consideration, America na a very big continent. We get different states there. One, what's the difference between the young generation wing na and what's now operations, and how you can really able for bring them people that together, considering the entire America with big so, whose strategy you can use for bring them together, and what differentiate una and Freetown in operations, and how what bring una together.
Yeah, thank you. So when it comes to difference between Sierra Leone and the US. I mean, mainly it's just when it comes to the location, but we still follow the similar, constitutional mandates the National Constitution give we as Young Generation Wing. The National YG, with this alone, that we overall head of the Young Generation Wing, and that's why it's very important for make sure see, we get the right person as a YG leader. The Young Generation Wing, SLPP, has been dormant for years, but we did try for really propagate, and take that leadership mantle, especially now for say this, we'll get president to believe in really youth them. America is very unique because of the mere size of the region. Yeah, we go able for really all work together. We get about 16 chapters in a year. Each chapter get a young generation leader for each state. So maybe New Jersey, we get YG for New Jersey and other states. And me as a regional young generation leader, I need for coordinate with them all for see how we come up with program. We will see how we for promote young people in the party. But like I said, this time around the awarding governments, we really want to be part of national development. And we don't put so much things in place. We, in the next few months and years, when I will see the work what they do when it comes to trying to bring investment in Sierra Leone, when it comes to trying to see bring young people in here, we get much needed talents. We can benefit the country, being it business, medical, engineers, entertainment. We are willing to work with anybody. We want for see development happen at Salon.
All right. Down the way they talk to now, Famulem, na Mr. Hindolo Barnett, now na the young generation, now the SLPP North America region. Today, we will talk about the SLPP North America region executive inauguration program, we slated for the 27, 28, 29, and at this weekend. But then with the Hot Goose Network don't host Mr. Barnett today, and with the interview. So if you watch the program, now for send your comments, and then you will watch now Facebook, you will watch now SLPP North America Network, you will watch now Facebook through Hot Goose Network Salon, you will watch through Green Movement. Una share the program and una send una message them so that we'll be able to know how the program they do. And today we host the young generation leader of the SLPP North America for let a really can talk about the plans and how they're ready for this inauguration. And when I don't hear it don't talk how they together, how they able to operate with people and other young generation and all across America. So now, Mr. Barnett, we don't see say when inauguration they come and you don't win. And but you mentioned where you been in talk say now 2 times this you don't serve. But then this executive we don't come in. Now the chairman at the first time this week come, and some of we will come inside in our first time. So tell me what that you experienced the past time with the youth wing and how you go able to bring that experience there for improve on this time around, or what are the challenge we don't go through, and how you determine for make sure say this time around you try for a curb them challenges then they.
Yeah, thank you very much. When it comes to challenges, especially where you head you peers them as young people at this part of the world, we all are adults. All man get then sane. Not like a salon where you go say, okay, young generation people just they follow you. But you need for convince them really why make them for follow you. And one thing as Australians, we really knocking leg for going to politics at a very young age. Being it in your 30s, early 20s, or even early 40s, people like you want wait so that they don't old or don't get money before they go into full-time politics. Where I believe that's one of our mistakes what they do because we really groom and develop leaders then. Our responsibility in the young generation wing now for do exactly that, for see how we for groom leaders them. So we get programs them what they do for see how we for develop each other. For example, on Saturday during the inauguration, The ambassador of the United States, which is Mr. Siddiqui Y, they do a leadership conference during the day, where a lot of young people and they come all over the country for kind of conference day, because one for develop self, So in the past, really for we mobilize young people was a big issue, but we don't come up with several different new ways then we'll go for attract young people in. For example, our Facebook page, we get close to 40,000 members there right now. We share information and they regularly for just make sure see young people within our social media are up to date with developments with upon a salon. Also, if there other programs one not going for say this tonight, we don't put in place. We'll get for reach out to Serenians from all walks of life. You don't have to be a SLP member for participate by them programs and they one for make una feel comfortable. Main job as a young generation or youth wing of the party, and for really for see how we as young people are within at this part of the world can for come together. We see the great work where we present and alone. We say I don't empower young people then. You take, for example, the current Minister of Mines, he's in his 30s, Educational Minister, Press Secretary. These are all young guys that will then give very big role. Will not ever happen before that salon. So these are the opportunity as young people and for really see how we will come together in America and be part of the development with upon a salon. So this now a call what they make to everybody they watch one for be part of the new direction. And also we get a lot of propaganda where they go out. But what we present Bioki always see, wait till the end of in time before now begin make any judgment when it comes to in performance. We have put a lot of things in place and we're very happy with the trajectory where the country they go. It might seem like it's difficult now, but if we are just patient and believe in the leadership of President Dio and trust the process, I believe say we all go like the new salon we come.
All right. Fambulem, then the Hindolo Barnett, then the young generation leader, SLP North America region. Now, you don't talk very passionately, you don't encourage youth mandate. But then with inauguration, they come this weekend. I know say whenever we get them party functions, then the young man they can be very active inside it and they can play greater role. So you and you wing, you young generation you wing, will not get any plan for this inauguration program where they come now Philadelphia, where the region they do inauguration for this executive. Will not get any plan as young man for make that place lively or for do anything we will push the your young wing to go before or for even promote the program.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for promotion, like I said, we got a Facebook page where they share, flyers and stuff like that. But for the first time, now this region, the MC of that night, get for come out from the young generation wing. I'm not gonna say the name, and I'm surprised, but as somebody we as a young generation wing, and one of we chapter why young generation leaders, we are more than capable for really make this night here be a memorable one. So if you have for still that DMC, please come for the event in Philadelphia this Saturday. And also definitely whenever we meet as young people, we get with your way and we celebrate and try to promote the party because we're not can meet so America very big, so it can difficult to always see each other face to face. So we got meetings that we don't set for we discuss in person on how we for build this region here and promote the wing. But also we for also be part of the development with Upon a Salon. So we have plans in place to do that, sir.
All right, Famulem, that one day we they watch we they talk to Naso. This na Mr. Hindolo Barnett, na the young generation leader for the SLPP North America region. And we get to inauguration the 27, 28, 29. And that inauguration, now they push we to we offices them. And now with the talk to Ram for it tell we a lot of stuff them, a lot of plans them, where they don't say now we you talk one word, they say even the MC, the DJ or whoever, now the young person. So which role you think say young person then they play inside this party and how they don't play that role they under your leadership for push this party in this region go before?
I mean, you start from the chairman, for example, Mr. Desmond Pesima. He's a very young man. Probably youngest chairman would ever get this region, possibly in Sierra Leone when it comes to regional chairs. So this region, they really promote young people. If you are willing for putting work, you get space for where you serve. And the same thing as we leader Wogan as Salon. As a party, we really believe for empowering the youths. Now it's up to we as young people for really take on this opportunity where the party don't give we, and really being creative and innovative in the ways that we for promote the party as the future leaders of SLPP. So we get people from all around the country. We they part of this team here. We they get meetings monthly. Sometimes we can get emergency meetings but like I said, we don't get activities for the next 3 years we'll get for put in place. When it comes to for raise funds, secondly, 2023 election is our priority. We they win the election and we're not gonna no doubt, but we have to make sure we also be part of that process there. Most of the time, North America, we probably are one of the biggest regions when it comes to raising funds for the party. But this time around, we want to actually at the gun. Make sure we back go and campaign. Not only send our money. So we are putting modalities in place right now for make sure 2023 we all will be foot shoulders of the party, polling agents. One can very large delegation going to Salon for do that. And it's going to take money. So we have creative ways and we'll begin for raise money for do that. Thank you, sir.
Yes. All right. Family, when I don't see the effort where the young generation wing they create and how now they do, but I want to watch from where they come. These are the Hot Goose Network television within Aya today. We they get some interactive session with the young generation leader, winner Mr. Inaugural Barnett of the SLP North America region. The inauguration they come this weekend. So we they talk about the plans them. We can't talk about the plans and how we then get. We don't discuss them. We can't discuss a lot of stuff them about the young people them. Now they control the young people them. They don't tell you now how the young people they don't help this party, how they inside this party. But I want to watch this again. You know where they come now for share the program. I want to watch this again as the program they continue.
SLPP! Congratulations to you, Chairman Desmond Pesima, and all your executive on your inauguration. North American SLPP, oh yeah! SLPP now we all know. SLPP for Salon, no. SLPP for we all know. North America we dey atigi. Congratulations on your inauguration. Congratulations to Chairman Pesima. Congratulations to all executives. Congratulations to new direction, North America. Bambul aduo, dari sake afumaminu. Awuwa awusia, Yambonesia, SLPP North America. Executive inaugurations, na celebrations, even jubilations. We are stronger than ever, united forever. Patriots of Mama Salon, make we the move the go with the new direction. Yeah, with the new direction. SLPP now we all know. SLPP for Salon, no. SLPP for we all know. North America we dey atigi. Congratulations on your inauguration. Congratulations to Chairman Pesima. Congratulations to all executives. Congratulations to new direction, North America. North Americans
So, family, you were the watch from the Green Movement, you were the watch from Hot Goose Network Salon, you were the watch from SLPP North America Network, you were the watch from YouTube. This now a special program with the SLPP Young Generation leader, Mr. Hindolo Barnett, on the executive of the SLP North America inauguration where they come. So, Mr. Barnett, you don't see that music don't play, they don't give body water, you don't see the picture, you don't see what they go on, and family then they watch. Now the young people then they watch, they want come inside. But again, I want to let you know one thing. Even though then they inaugurate now, but some people then go there and now they watch, then they America, yeah. But they don't know how they for become part of the SLP Young Generation wing. How you go think say them go able get part of the SLP Young Generation wing, and how they go able connect, whether they go able connect with for let them able reach una wing so that they might go be part of that big young generation wing now this part of the country. How you think say that they go happy?
Yeah, first of all, they can reach me on my Facebook page, Hindolo F Barnett, on my Facebook name. But the way the region they work, you have to be part of your chapter, SLP local chapters, whatever state you did. If you state target chapter, you can reach out to me. We can find the nearest states we get SLP chapter, or we go find a way where you go be part of the team. We are open for everybody in North America will be part of this team. Yeah. So just reach out to me, and I will make sure say direct to the right state so you can register, or see how we for make you part of this team. Yeah. And saying that also is one of we manage to don't do for reach out to other countries. And for example, the Canadian chapter, we don't add most of the members that we forum them, we dialogue with them regularly. Same thing with UKI. So it's a global process what we try for do for make sure so everybody within the diaspora really be connected. Because we all serve the same country, the same party, one country, one people. So, we all as young people and really get for come together for who see how we for develop Sierra Leone. So, if you want to be part of the SLP North America, please just reach out to me via Facebook. My name then on the screen. You just type in that name there, you inbox me and I'll give you the right person. But if you get SLP in your chapter, please go join the chapter we did, and then you will automatically be part of the regional young generation wing.
All right. Thank you very much for that talk to the family where they watch. When I don't hear it, the young generation leader don't tell you exactly what you for do so that you say get for be part of this kind of political drive. Oh, Mr. Barnett, would they push small away from the inauguration? Now, we want to ask you about national politics. Now, national politics, they at on the way they come. And then I know say all over the world, the young people now they more can become vibrant in politics. Now they become active, now then they talk, now then they do a lot of things. You now get plan for make the young generation win now America, yeah, let it be part of the electioneering process where they come on 2023. If we not set that plan, they how we not get for the work around on ourselves for do we not there?
Thank you for that question, there. Since I win, and even during my last term, we've been putting modalities in place when it comes to how we go for make sure say SLPP succeed and make sure say we retain power. Like I stated earlier, we definitely want for the first be on the ground during the elections, but we live in a very technological world where social media has been very, very important in making sure that even if you're in a village, okay, before connect with somebody in America via Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, or whatsoever, and we don't make sure that we present our felt there. Most of the SLP formed already salon are the part of SLP Global Media team. I was actually the brain behind that team there. We put all the bloggers in together for within the under one team, and you get basically a center we all can grab information and dispose them to different forums and we will belong. like I said, Facebook page, get lots of members. We are going to 40,000. Our goal is by 2023, we want to get 100,000 members. Which like, we want to get accurate information of what happened at the country, not so the propaganda with the opposition they put, the lies that they put. But accurate information wake up and development. Join the SLP Young Generation North America page. You will get that. So definitely, Mr. Koma, we 100% day one for day part of that process. Day when it comes to 2023, one for be foot shoulders, and the main thing is raising funds. We all know see election not cheap, and we want to contribute meaningfully to that, and we don't put a lot of modalities in place now for several for raise them funds and make sure we have a big impact on SLP victory first round 2023.
All right. That's a very much important role we will they play, and I think say a very much nice for let people there hear. Now, why would I think say when I want to go Philadelphia for this inauguration? Even though you don't say you don't do well, when I don't they walk around, why would not they go for this inauguration? Why would not they go there? Why you the goodie and you team?
Well, now I'm inauguration back as a young. So yeah. I have to be there. Okay. Also, like I say, the chairman, they're part of the young generation. When he back in service, we'll go for YG meeting them. I mean, I'm boss because he's a young man also, but he's a regional chairman. And for the first time, we'll get a chairman. We very energetic, a very willing for make sure say we all serve, we host them, without being too involved.
Yes, I not cut you off. As you don't talk that word, as a very serious and big unit, waiting at the support where will not they get from the region, or if we are not the getter or we are not be the getter, waiting at the support where we will not go one forget from the region going forward.
Yeah, I mean absolutely. One thing as young people, it can tough we elders really give space for who we for grow. Sometimes they come for micromanage, and also sometimes they go feel say if they give we more leeway, we go maybe become more powerful than them. Right. And we don't get one of we own as chairman. I believe say we get his space for work, and he's working with us. That I will be honest. But one thing we all know, Sierra Leone is a very youthful population. The youth are the foot shoulder of the party. We all see during opposition days, what thing we do as young people and for make sure SLPP comes to power. And that's why President believes in the youth. So with that said, we are very, very important part of the party, if not the most important unit, because when you say young generation wing, it doesn't mean only male, also women. And that's why for the first time, we have become, a young generation leader. And in the SLP Constitution, give me the mandate, so I'll give you an executive. My deputy is a woman. We are creating space for young women by the young generation wing. We believe that women empowerment, and we believe that women really need to be part of with politics and salon. We don't see countries like Rwanda, we women and they really part of the politics. Other countries they grow. So we are also reaching out to any young woman out there want for really the part of development as well. Reach out to we get space for North America.
All right, you talk a very sensitive talk here now. You say when they encourage women then, because I want to ask you a question as to what's not the role of the woman then they in politics and in this young generation wing, and then I want to ask you some critical question. If there is no conflict between your own wing we don't create because you don't begin to see they encourage women them. If no conflict no go day to the women's wing, because then so I want to let you explain that one day so that people can go get it clearly. Let not be say, oh well, maybe there's an overlap and what is going on because you say you get a women's wing there. So waiting at the distinction between your own young generation woman them way they empower for try for push up and build up and the women's wing. If there's any clash or not?
Yeah, very, very sensitive topic that. But I can go back to the constitution. We come to young generation wing as per the constitution. Any individual already between the age of 18 to 45, right? It doesn't state say that only male, talk about sex, talk about any individual we fall into that age bracket. Say. But most of the time when I go salon, I can go to party office and I don't meet with several women's group them, SLPP, when they tell you say, especially young women them, we're not really able to create a space for them at the party. Because the women's wing, it can be too much for them because you have a lot of elder women in there, where then they really get them room for them back, feel like they are part of that team. And where you as a young, if you say young generation, and we are developing leaders in, I think anybody within a youth of the party, being male or women, should be part of that team there. So I don't feel there's any issue them and the women's leader not ever say anything like that. It even encourage young people and for be part of the young generation wing. We get a very vibrant regional women's leader, Mrs. Amnata Mabundo, Saido Amara, North America, and she's a mother to us, an elder, and it can always encourage young people and for joining me. So we don't really get any disputes here, but we want to encourage young women and wouldn't really back also the parts of the process, even like in Sierra Leone. But as something where to me, I don't get a lot of complaint from women that the young generation wing, they don't feel part. But you don't see, even right now in Sierra Leone, we get about 3 women that we they want for deputy young generation leader. So for the first time, I feel see we don't grab their attention and then back one for going to power. And when you talk about waiting at the space we create, I don't think it's really not a space. We all like to say, be it male or women, we'll go for meetings them. Everybody in opinion matters. It don't matter if you're a man or woman. But we don't see women then they really work well. So to me, once you for do the work, I got room for you for we serve under the young generation wing. So we are open and we get women that really contribute meaningfully to the wing now. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Hindolo Barnett. You will join the program. This now the special program for the SLPP North America Inaugural program, where we get this weekend, the 27, 28, 29, North America region. And then also we talk to the young generation leader, when I'm Mr. Hindolo Barnett, for let me explain to we the role of the young generation in politics, the role of the young generation in SLPP politics in North America. And we don't hear it clearly how you don't analyze them. We don't know how they able contact them. We don't know how the young generation rule they go. Now, Mr. Barnett, now this politics owner they build up now in North America. Will they try for go for campaign? How prepared like this your women's wing day? Mind you, with they facing a very serious opposition them, where they not get any decency in politics. Then they cause anyhow. And then now how encouraged and prepare. Then you women's wing there. Then you young generation women group. How you they prepare them for get the courage for facing that kind of political harsh political reality where they own na salon. We're really not good.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. It's really sad. You always some groups them can use the social media negatively, but I believe so. We as young people, we get opportunity for really dialogue, being into a political party where you did. But we all need for really look at Sierra Leone as a whole, holistically, and see how we're able for develop the country. I don't say where would they complain. We meet people and they complain about this country here. I don't think that attempt this for complain again. So we really want for make Salon change for the better. We don't we don't see how America they work. People in their job within a different political party, be it Republican or Democrats. But when they're gonna work, when they do the work, when they go begin say because now this party are you there, you cannot work or you because of your last name or your tribe. And to me, those are one of the things that I don't see make the diaspora or even the West develop more. But in Africa, it's a different game. And unfortunately, now we get a political party when our opposition, we then just there for.
You don't mute yourself. Just
Sorry,
be on mute. Yeah.
I will get call from
Okay.
executive meeting. We then they share the negative things about the country. I mean, yes, is you're right, but the way they do it, when they share false information is wrong. But also, where you get young people at the party, we want to try for develop them before that for empower them for when they cause mommy cause, do violence. To me, I think that's absolutely wrong, and that's one thing where SLPP from one only now will not ever meet any adults we saying and get over them together, we then go feds or we then go book boats, we then go cost. No, we don't do that. In front of that, we get engaged meaningfully. We see how we operate over in opposition. I was in Sierra Leone several times. Whenever they go to the media, they put false reports about the government. We all know what them they do. We all know the corruption that we be up in that country. But we were, planning, putting ourselves, make sure that when we go, we go get ready for the elections. And the way 2020, where the election time come, we all see what happened. People chose the new direction. And at the same thing now they do. But unfortunately, not to the same, not to the partner now salon. We get an opposition, we just there for make them youth them. They cause, they in drugs and so many other things. And to me, SLPP, those are one of the reasons why I will always join support SLPP than any other party because we're not mixed for anything and they only go SLPP about them, SLP youth and the parenting and they trust me, we know they encourage that. And we will make sure say we tell them say no, that's not the one country, one people we believe in. Who forefathers fought for,
All right, Famulem, you will watch, we will talk about the inaugural program. So now, Mr. Bane, what's your impression about this new executive inauguration where they come? What's your impression and what's your message where you will send out there to people we either someone they think whether it will come or someone they think and say, oh, I get a job, I not call off it. What's your impression so far and what's your encouragement to young people for this inaugural program where they come this weekend?
Well, firstly, I'm quite impressed with the team we get. We get a very youthful executive from the chairman, vice chair, even we able PRO, you see, somebody we don't create your own network, your own platform, like household name in Sierra Leone. But I thought I'm fit for be part of the regional young SLPP because he resides in the US. So I mean, one easy way for can be gentle. I mean, you don't hear about time, you don't see him. He's going to be there, and we have surprise guests there. By the grace of God, we national chairman get for the day. So there's so much surprise package we'll get for this weekend. Yeah, we wanna for come and see, and also young for join the young generation. We can't feel you. I'll be there. I'll get with form. We will register you right there and then. You'll be part of the team. So we are looking forward to you guys this weekend here for joining Philadelphia.
You talk a sensitive talk. Now, if somebody day na Philadelphia area, we say the inauguration program the day, then if one can join the young generation, we get two type of people. One, you not join the party yet in any chapter, and then two, if you don't join the party, but you not be understand how for can join the young generation leader. How you go one let people they come, and then waiting at the age gap for let person go day for let join the young generation wing.
Yeah, I stated earlier, according to the constitution, anybody will fall between the age brackets of 18 to 45 years old is considered a young generation member. But we really, we want for start and young. Most of the people that we see they join politics and now we they don't reach age maybe in their 40s. But I believe say me personally I joined SLPP I've been in my early 20s. I'm in my 30s now. So I mean do the math. I don't do inside this party for close to 15 years. And I remember when they go meetings I was the only young person we did parliament meetings and for years. But because of my own vision, my own development, I don't see how I don't develop myself. We are the part of the kind of things there. So I dey appeal to any young person we really want for developing self, but also get aspirations for maybe leadership in Sierra Leone. Although currently we don't see say within the diaspora, especially when we get American citizens, there's some ways that we they try for make we not really fully be involved into that. But I believe say with this small reform, we will really try for work and make sure see that change. We don't see other African countries and we open to the diaspora. Like in Ghana, for example, we see how the diaspora don't change Ghana. And I think say Sierra Leone get that same opportunity there. During the war, a lot of people then travel out of Sierra Leone for kind of foreign countries then. Then play one for go back. We already know we know how difficult it can be now, but there's no place like home. Sierra Leone is a very beautiful country, very peaceful and relaxed country. We want to go back and develop Sierra Leone. So we brothers in Africa, in Salon, whether see we as brothers and sisters and give the opportunity to go back, serve and develop that country. Not me say because we did a diaspora or we come, we not get room for one back, develop or because we go car with we get dollars and stuff like that. No. I believe say if you are a good leader, people and believe you, definitely they go choose you. It no matter also you come on at the wall. But we want for definitely be part of that process there and we ask the government to do the right thing and make sure say them pass that bill there for make sure say diaspora the people get those citizens going for staff in parliament or any position they want for serve in that country.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Barnett. I'll get one funny question what I want to ask you. What happen you where you grab no other party you choose or go SLPP?
I mean, to me, it's simple. Like I say, I just have people who are be there in my early 20s. Before that, I will try to get into different youth groups in America. We get one with the open called Young Leaders. They based in Maryland. I'll be part of then we get conference in Maryland at Woody, but then groups and they really you get a limit. The only way we're going for make a meaningful impact in your country or really be part of development, I believe, seen through the political process. When you watch, we get a lot of people and I don't want to say bad, but we get the wrong mentality. They're all into politics, selfish and stuff like that. But I think say the way you get more people and we get positive thinking and also one for see good happen at that country, they also be involved in the process. I think say Salon will change. But we all say politics not a dirty game. It's not an easy fight. You get forget a lot of obstacles and you get for be mentally strong. But SLPP really to me, it give me that room there for ourselves. And I come as a chapter young generation leader in New Jersey. I serve 2 term. The region also I go I serve under Mohammed Ba as Secretary General, and now I'm the young generation leader. So to me, you go back from with forefathers then, which are the first political party in form, and the SLPP, and you watch the one country, one people. To me, that's one of the biggest symbol landing we get. You look at the reason why they call on that. It's not about tribe. It's not about region. It's all about Sierra Leone. If you really look deep into the issue of SLPP, you know that the north it was formed, not to the south, or not to no freedom. So we are open to everybody, and to me, I'm the biggest belief than the. So it was a no-brainer for me. When you watch, the opposition, the APC, we see how Shaka Stephen really, destroyed our country as a dictator for over 20-something years, compared to waiting Pakabadu. And currently we see, the great things that we Mother Bio, President Bio they do. And when you talk about a visionary leader, that's him. I don't get opportunity for meet about twice we don't come America. And I post where you see them face to face, where they talk. Say they inside hearts, what you think about that country? They get a vision where you want for see happen as Sierra Leone. And not to go happen overnight. Not to go happen inside 3 years. It's going to take time. I can always go back to the Ghana story. We know about Jerry Rollins in the 90s. That's a will be small, but with parents and me tell you, say Ghana, there was a time we didn't even toothpaste and they make clients for buy toothpaste. But because of the straps that we Rollins make, Ghana is what it is today. And it's the same thing President Bill they do. Whenever they come and say we go take money to young people and athletes, or they drive some motorcar, a meet man in athletes, begin call and give them 10 million, anything. No. We don't put plans in place for make sure this salon develop. And those plans is going to take time. It's going to take years. We have to be patient. But honestly, I really believe inside me heart say this now with time as well. One of miss opportunity as young people and for day under President Bill for make sure say he succeed. Because after 2023, we are going to start seeing these things and the way it don't put in place a kind of reality. So much things. I look at all the project and like right now, so we know see there's a gentleman from Gambia that was in Sierra Leone today when they talk about building houses in the slums area, for beautify the road. Even the Lunge Bridge projects where people and fee say it's a far-fetched or it's not going to ever happen. Trust me, it's going to happen. And that vision the way the president gets, it will change the scenery of Sierra Leone forever. The bridge, the road that way they want to for make, and I will develop the country. Sierra Leone is a very beautiful country. And with the right leader, I think say we will see then things and when you see that country, they really will be the atoms of West Africa as it was once was. I think you mute Gentle.
Oh, sorry, Famulem. After I don't hear plenty talk there and encouragement from the young generation leader. Now the SLPP North America region, Mr. Barnett, and they can play this one race kit, and then we will give goodbye because we get a lot of program now with the ahead meetings and other stuff in preparation to inauguration. So that I will left the young generation leader now. Let it go. I will play this one. Then again, last word. Then we go left the program.
SLPP! Congratulations to you, Chairman Desmond Pesman, all your executive on your inauguration. North American SLPP, oh yeah! SLPP now we all know. SLPP for Salon, no. SLPP for we all know. North America we dey at congratulations on your inauguration. Congratulations to Chairman Pesima. Congratulations to all executives. Congratulations to new direction, North America. SLPP North America, executive inaugurations, na celebrations, even jubilations. We are stronger than ever, united forever. Patriots of Mama Salon, make we the move the go with the new direction. Yeah, with the new direction. SLPP now we all know. SLPP for Salon, no. SLPP for we all know. North America we dey at congratulations on your inauguration. Congratulations to Chairman Pesima. Congratulations to all executives. Congratulations to new direction, North America. North Americans coming together, peace and unity. water. North America, under SLPP, we are one people.
Network TV.